Okay, all these information here, we have pumped into the Google site about this forum and rubric. What are the features of the forum, the possible activities, and the possible way of using, and how it used for collaborative classroom. Maybe later Farid can elaborate a little bit more.
I'll try.
Yeah. Okay, so just for easy to operate the computer, let me sit down. Just to check whether you guys, have you used forum in the classroom? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, somewhat lah, huh? Have you used forum? Okay.
Have I used forum?
Okay, but do you know that you have a forum?
Do I know I've got it now?
Yes. Okay, so I guess you know that discussion forum is basically like an online kind of a platform for students to discuss. So right now, to experience, I'm not going through how to set up a forum. We have already set up a forum in the Blackboard, and you now experience it as a learner, on how to post a forum. Okay, and here we have create a forum called "What strategy can you use in a discussion forum?" So you can talk among yourself and then make a posting. And later we will go through how an instructor can grade the students' forum using rubrics, and how the students actually can check their grades online. Yeah.
The forum can be graded also.
Yes, using a rubric. But what we're going to do is, because we are effectively in a collaborative classroom, right? So our demo, we will do all together. Try to make use of the features which can actually enhance, hopefully, the experiences that you can have. So we try to have this which can be translated into a real classroom.
Yes.
Right? So if you could do now, if you have that forum, it's essentially like trying to replicate how students are actually participating in a forum. So you can actually type in and post. We can do that without a mouse.
Yeah, there's 4 forum. What feature? There's actually 4 forum.
Yeah.
Perhaps you want to make a posting on the first one. What strategy?
Can I have a mouse, please, people?
What strategies can you use, right?
Correct. So you click on this.
Can I borrow a mouse?
Click on this. Okay, click on that posting.
Click on which one?
So usually how students come to a post and start posting, they can actually click on this. What strategy can you use in a forum discussion? When they click on this, of course, when you see that you
open.
Yes, yeah. For iPad you will not be able to see much, but on the normal notebook you will see that you have lesser buttons. You may not have the grade forum and all this because I'm an instructor, viewing as an instructor mode. but for yours, it's as a learner.
I got grade info,
Yes. So how do you post a forum for students? What they need to do is to click on create thread and start posting. Okay. So for yours, for iPad, it's just a plus sign, so you can.
So I key my subject, is it?
Yeah,
you can
just key in a subject and
or your name
the,
for easy identification.
you can try to do it.
Right?
Yeah. So just maybe, what kind of strategy that you can use for online discussion?
So the question is, what strategy can you use in a discussion forum? So you can type in your thoughts there. Can be used for, I don't know.
Yeah.
So that your thoughts will be reflected there. You want to post or you want to read?
I'm going to read before I post.
No, but you have the questions here already.
Yeah. What strategy?
Yes, so say select one student to be moderator. So I'm going to reply to that one.
Okay, you can reply, of course.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, actually. That's the thing that that's the thing where we found that the students all post separate threads instead of continuing a thread.
Yes.
Yes, we will cover that, how you can
Yes.
actually design so that they cannot create a new thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What is the best way to get students to create a thread, or whether it's reply to a thread? It again is some of the strategy that you can make use of.
Yeah.
So now that I have posted, what do I do?
You click on submit.
What at the bottom?
Yep.
So let's say, for example, if you are doing up for this forum, you can, these are posting made by other students. click on this and you start adding the thread. And when you do add, the posting will be uploaded. Yeah.
Yours should be right on top.
So if I create another thread, then I
see.
have
So
read all
my
the other
case
ones, you
strategies.
see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this was the problem. I
If you
found
have
one group,
used your
I
own
don't think
account,
they
it
read
will
each
reflect your
other's.
name.
Yeah.
And another group they all added, and that was much richer.
Yes. Yeah.
So as a teacher, you can create rubrics to assess
Yes.
what they type in.
Yes, we will be showing you.
Yep. Okay.
Are you now at the teacher mode?
Yes,
teacher
now I'm
side?
in the instructor mode. So I believe you are students 14, your post is here. So subsequently, you can check for other students posting as well.
What is happening right now, we are actually simulating a student posting,
Yeah.
and then they can also read other posts as well.
Yeah.
Right?
So these are actually students' names. So students 14 is the name of the
Yeah.
students. So sometimes you may want the students to put the subject as their name or the name or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah. Something that is meaningful that
Yeah.
you can identify.
Yeah.
easily.
It could be a topic name. It could be a student's name.
Okay. Essentially, this can be done in a typical classroom.
Yep.
Okay. This can be done individually, or it can be a group whereby there will be one person who can do the posting. Alright. So what happens after this? Okay. Because there's a lot of people posting, you can then break them in a group for them to congregate or convene and then discuss, critique, right? Say the whole the topic is what strategies,
Yes.
right? And there's a lot of forum there. They
Yes.
can convene again in a group, and then they can critique, summarize or whatever within the group. So in this classroom, we are actually making use of the breakout of the table where they can actually work in a group. Okay, within this classroom itself. Okay, that will be a group work. After which, why you have given them that task? Because eventually you want them to share. Because each group may have different take, and they may want to argue, others may want to defend, right? So, what's happening here is they are able to type, they are able to they're able to watch the rest as well.
They can see.
But additionally, when they present, you can always tell them to present their case with evidences or support from any of these postings. Can you go back, please?
Yep.
Supposing I say, okay, I wish, a forum can be used for these purposes. And then they can choose any of these to support. You say, student A or group A and group B says the same thing as well. And in order for them to do that and to show them this, that they are actually supports from other people, they can always collect only specific posts as evidences, and then they can show them that to the rest of the class. This bit you are not able to do outside of this classroom because there's no panel for them to actually show the rest. So that is a feature, that is a fault that they can show whatever they have collected to the rest. Sally will show you how it's being done.
Yeah. So let's say, for example, based on Farid's scenario, I have read students 12, 11, and 10 forum, and I'm going to add on or elaborate on that. I can actually do a collate, select that and collect, and from there I straight away have a list of the posting by various students or various groups.
Right.
So from there, it's easier for me to show evidences of which students have say what thing and add on.
Because essentially, even though every student have their own laptop, okay, when the presenter is presenting and do this collating, the rest will not be able to see on their laptop. They can only see if it's projected on the LCD panel on the screen for the rest to see. And it is a good way because straight away, if my post is selected and this flag is against my post, I can prepare my defense.
Yes.
Right? Okay?
Yep.
And then we can show the rubric. Huh?
Yes, correct. So for the instructor, when they set up a forum, they can choose to add a rubric in the forum. So let me choose this, for example, this forum. I have actually include a rubrics. Let me just edit. And this is the forum that I have set up Some of the forum setting, you can go through later in your office when you're free. You can actually allow for anonymous posts, but depending again on the topics that you are going to share. Sometimes you really want the students to be identified for certain things that they post, and you can actually allows you to include a rubrics here. Yeah. I'm not going to go through how do you create a rubrics, but I'm showing you how I actually grade a students using rubrics. So let's say, for example, in that particular forum, I'm looking at, let's say, for example, okay, strategy. This is the sharing by the students.
You have to go back.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to this
Yeah.
forum, right?
Yes.
And then you can grade the forum.
I can grade the forum.
How to grade?
Okay, so let's say I'm going to grade the forum. So let me look at students 12. So from here you can see how many posts by particular students. So some things to note that, for example, you might have a minimum post for students. A students need to have a minimum post of 3. So you don't need to go to the forum and count these students have posted how many. So from one glance you know that students 10 have posted 3, and some haven't started posting it. So let's say a minimum count is if it's 2, then you know that these students have actually meet some basic requirement. Okay, let's say for example for these students 13, I'm going to grade this students' work. Okay, there are some rubrics that we have already set it up. Okay, based on our understanding in using this.
This is sample.
This is just sample.
Maybe
okay, this can be, yes.
We can do it ourselves.
It's just a result. It's just a table based on over here the ideas of the forum, the uniqueness, the number of posting, providing feedback, and whether how good are they, whether they're in the top range or the mid range or the lower range. Yep.
So it's not automatic grading. You still got to grade yourself.
You have
yes.
to,
Okay.
you have to grade. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I'm going to grade this students. Okay, for this particular students, I find that the ideas is very good. I can even add on feedback here, yeah, and some uniqueness. Now I'm posting, okay, never, maybe just one posting. My minimum requirement is 2, never meet that requirement, and something here. So you can actually add on certain text to actually help you.
You can give feedback. Yes.
Help you to actually grade the students, and overall I can get a feedback as well. The Blackboard also allows you to add in change a score. For example, the raw score is 8. For some reason, the students are somehow better or whatever, more attentive in the lesson or whatever. I give you extra 0.5 point or something like that. So the instructor can actually add on or change the grade from there.
Can override.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this.
Yeah. Oops.
Instead of points, can you just get the thing to say good, very good, or satisfactory?
You can have a range, and you can have those
descriptors rather than points.
Yeah, you can.
So students get to read all your marks, your grading, and the feedback.
You can allow them to look at the rubric without the marking, the points, or the rubrics with the points. You can allow them to view those. You can control that. Okay. Okay, you can put here as well.
Okay.
Yes, 74, 7.5 or whatever. Okay.
Oops.
Okay, you can straight away see.
Yep.
So if that student go into that forum, he will see that he has a grading given to him already. Okay. So here, this is the bit whereby you can enable that or you can disable that, the rubric itself.
Yep. See 7.5 out of 12.
Yeah. So from here, it is easier for the students to know, even though if they have not, it's really up to you, right, how you want to design, to see what are the criteria. So when they post, they know what you are looking out for, and then they can post appropriately. Okay.
this is something they can do at home because it's a discussion board.
Yes.
They still do it at home. Right?
They can still do it at home. Yeah. But what we are modeling is how it can be done here. In fact, the discussion can be done at home. So when they come here, they can always congregate to discuss on the rest of the postings, right?
And then what Mary did with the
QLK.
They posted. What did they do? They posted their experiences of feedback as students, and whether that was motivating or not. And then when they came to class, they discussed it.
And actually, to bring that further, after you have completed the session, because there's a lot of posting here and there, and when the lecturer or you yourself, you actually sum up, they can always post an individual summary or group summary, what they have learned, what's their takeaway, which everybody can always look and see as well. Okay, so that is a continuation from where you stop.
Yep.
Do you have any question to ask?
Can you say our group forums? That means you divide the student into different groups, each group.
Yep. There's two ways to create a group forum, depending whether you want a private group or you want a public group. What I meant by public group is, over here I set up forum, group 1 forum, group 2 forum. When the students in group 1 post the forum in group 1, they are able to see group 2 forum. I mean, of course, there are some purpose in doing that. So this kind are called public group, but even though they are grouped in their respective small group, they are able to see the others group. Another kind of forum is actually a private group. So meaning that they can only see their individual group. That means forum group 1 cannot see what is being posted on the group 2 forum. So this one can be done within a group. Because within a group, the setting is such that when you create a forum, sorry, you can actually select which students in that particular group. Yeah. So this one you actually enclose.
Yeah.
It's some sort like enclosed private group.
Do you want to see about if you require students to view threads?
I could see it. There was, when she set it up, there was thing like allow them to create new threads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you want to see that, what she meant?
Okay. Whether it's a thread or it's a... Okay. So let's say usually what you do is you open up a discussion and you can allow students to create thread. That means they have an idea, they add on. That's to create thread. And sometimes they can reply to somebody posting. Okay, when they look at the posting, they have something to add on. What they need to do is to click on just the reply. Something new about this the version is that they can even grade the forum.
Yeah, you can read.
This posting is very good. I'm going to grade 5. Yeah. The other posting 3. So
actually,
from there
some
you can
motivation
also,
for me. If people actually click,
like my forum, very good. So I can actually have more stars. You don't give sticker to the students.
But what if I go in and I think this person gets one star, right?
Yeah. So
and then the next person goes in and gives them 2 stars.
Yeah.
So,
so it's based on that particular forum. So one way to do that is to open up for students to post their own individual forum and get the other group to come in and look at it, not only just reply, but also to rate the forum. Okay, this could be some activity possible. So this one you can see that this kind of forum is for students to create thread. That means they basically add on. Another type of forum can be that they only reply. I think it's this one, scenario based. See here?
Maybe not this one.
Oh, not this one, sorry. I think you can, wait now. Okay. So.
Maybe it's a group forum, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'll just quickly create one. So it's just, for simplicity, I'll just put reply because I only want the students to reply to my thread. I'm not going to get them to create. So, okay, allow anonymous, allow user to reply with codes, allow for file attachment, allow user to create new threads.
So you have to click that one.
So this one
correct.
you have to uncheck, right?
Yes. Yeah. So.
Stop.
Yeah.
If you intend to use rubric for marking, you have to check this one.
Here, great discussion forum.
Great discussion. Then this will appear. Okay.
And this will appear. Yeah. You can create from here or add on some rubrics.
Is there a difference between the Great Discussion Forum, Point Possible, and Great Threads? How does that differ from one another? You know that Great Discussion Forum, right? Then the radio button below is Great Threads.
It's actually in
the grading.
Forum is actually the top level, is the appearance. The thread are actually
Individual
fall
threads.
under the child.
Okay.
Yes. So they can even show every how many points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the niche grading, this is just a quick digression.
Yes. Yeah.
If you have a niche grading, you know that students need some grading from you,
Yes.
and you require them to post at least 3. Anybody that does not post 3, it will not appear in your radar, so you can ignore them.
Yeah.
Only those who have post 3 or more will appear in your radar for you to
Okay. So I have actually include a rubric, and let me just submit. So for this is the reply button, and when the students click on this, oh, I see. Because I'm logging in as an instructor, that's why I am seeing the create. Okay, yeah? Okay.
Let me see if I can show this one.
Okay, I have a student's account over here. I'm logging in as a student account because I don't have a CMT, so I know that I'm a student. Into this course, into this forum, the
Maybe
reply,
okay.
yes. You see, I don't have a create. Okay, so from the instructors, okay, let's say I create a thread.
Create the main thread.
Okay, let me just call it main thread. I don't need to think of anything. I create the main thread. I have something here. So the students, the main thread. So when they click on this, they are only able to reply. So sometimes you can actually already have some topics. I think something like, for example, different learner, audio learner, then they have something talking about audio learner. Kinesthetic learner, then they have something to talk about. So it's actually
2 or 3 threads, but they
some
choose
sort
which
like
one they
topical.
follow.
Yeah.
So you don't want the student to mess up. Otherwise, they will create and reply and all those.
Yeah.
Unless some instruction given to the student, but even student being student, they may sometimes mess up the forum, and it's very difficult for you to,
To manage.
manage that.
Do you know that you can embed videos here? It's good for scenario-based learning where we can embed video. Students watch the video and then they can actually post comments about the videos and such.
Yeah.
It is possible. Can we just click this one?
Yep.
Click on that.
Okay, if you could just wrap up in about 3 to 5 minutes
So
time.
I need
and
to
move on to the next
switch.
station.
This is actually a instructor's account.
So say, and you could embed this forum in like the normal page and say, okay, look into the forum, watch this video, and then respond.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so
I'm posting it here, forum. They watch the video about customer service, whether, being a good customer service, what do you do, and all those. And you can straight away reply to the thread. Yeah. And
Alright.
submit.
So basically what we have covered is we show you how you experience that. I believe you already know how to use that. Show you the different kind of grouping that you can have in for forum, and how you can actually push that and use that in this collaborative classroom, making use of the visual features in this. Because if you actually push a student, they can actually project their own screen here and there when you discuss.
And they can look at each other's group work
Yeah.
right away.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
thinking if let's say I got a video from the library, I can't post it here, right? Because it's from the library, it's not you, right now. It's external. It must be something from
The
the
library
system.
you from a CD.
Ah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you can't do that. If they have put that in some repository, right?
It must be in your YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
then can. It can be embedded, and you don't need students to go to the YouTube. Once they go there, they get distracted, and they
Or they may be lost in YouTube and never come back.
The other way is, let's say they have their laptop in the class, I show them a video. They can use discussion forum to key in their thoughts.
That can.
Yes, can.
Yeah.
That can be.
You can do that also. The consideration might be if you show a main video and everybody is watching, the kind I may not
distracted now.
Yeah, one distracted, but I may need to. I cannot control the video to play, to pause, to whatever, right? So if they have it there, they can go toilet break. They can come back, right? From here, if you need any technical help, how to set up this or how to include the rubrics, please let us know. We'll be happy to work with you.
I'm thinking if I do a video, then I set some questions. As they watch, they can just key in their main thoughts. And then after the video,
you can think about it.
How do you get them to see the responses of the other people to that question? Quite interesting.
The responses?
They can read each other's threads. Or they can read
So you have a public, or if it is a group.
But we don't want them to spend the time reading their threads while the video is on, is it?
Okay.
It's kind of like simultaneous.
Yeah,
because
cognitive.
right now, we want to see only our thoughts, but we don't want to get the other thoughts in. But after watching the video, we want to see what others are thinking.
We can explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.